Alrighty. It's the after show. Welcome to it. Thanks for joining me, Greg. We don't have Phil on this episode because he is feeling under the weather. So it's just an old school OG P1P tonight. And when I heard that Phil was not going to be with us tonight, luckily he gave us enough of an advance warning that I could come up with a way to do this EGM quiz that we're about to do that I think could be pretty interesting. We'll see how this goes. So it's an EGM review quiz using the February 1998 issue of the magazine 25 years ago. And the way we're going to work this is for each game, I have selected 2 reviews for each game.
Okay.
And Greg, if you're able to guess the game in the first review, you get 2 points.
Okay.
If I read the second review and you're able to get it then, you only get 1 point, but then I also get a point.
Seems like bullshit. Continue.
But if you have not been able to get it by after the second review, then I get 2 points.
Okay.
So it's me versus you in this.
I don't like any of this.
I like it just fine because I'm probably going to win, but we'll see. All right.
Okay.
I have picked out 4 games. This one's for the Nintendo 64.
I already don't know it. Give yourself 2 points. Let's move on.
You might know it.
1998. January, you said?
February
1998. Okay.
Yes.
So probably a game that came out in December or January.
Yeah. Maybe some stragglers from November as well. Blank is a good example of how average a 3D action adventure game can be. It has the standard cute characters, death-defying platform jumps, and array of moves. But here's the problem. Unlike Blank, this game doesn't really present anything new. Sure, the way you kill enemies is interesting, but certainly isn't revolutionary. Besides all of this, the graphics are a bit below average and the control needs to be tweaked.
Buck Bumble.
Sorry, that is wrong, so you don't get 2 points, but I'm going to read the second review. Well, this ain't exactly Blank, but then it's not supposed to be. Blank's gameplay emphasizes puzzle solving over exploration with lots of little tricky areas that require specific tongue-flicking moves. And the game is fun while it lasts. The brief, easy levels are proof enough that this game was designed for kids. That's not to say grown-up players won't enjoy it, at least for the few hours it takes to beat the game.
Gex 3D?
I get 2 points!
I'm curious. What game is it?
It is Chameleon Twist.
I don't remember. I think you made that up. I don't think that game exists.
I did not make it up, although I did wonder whether that game actually came out.
No. Did it?
Because there were a couple games during the N64 era where we reviewed them, and then they never came out. So, but I think Chameleon Twist did come out.
We're going to find out.
If I remember
Chameleon Twist
correctly.
Yep. It came out November 30th, 1997.
There you go. Sounds about right.
Developed by Japan System Supply. You know, well-known software developer. Japan storied developer.
Yes. All right. I have 2 points. Greg, you have 0.
Okay. It's going well so far.
This one is for the Sega Saturn.
Okay.
I'm impressed. I didn't expect much from Blank. Never played the arcade version, but it turns out the fighting style with weapons is much more satisfying to me than Blank ever was. The depth of play and variety of moves is fantastic, and the various modes of play, especially aerial combo practice, make for great replayability. More characters would have been nice, but otherwise I have very few complaints about this one.
Last Bronx? Yeah.
Is Last Bronx. All right.
Last Bronx was a great game.
Last Bronx. So now we are tied up at 2 points apiece.
Okay.
There we go. Greg, this one's for PlayStation.
Okay.
Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for a good blankish adventure for PlayStation, and now I have my wish. Sure, there are a few awkward areas, and the color palette isn't very impressive in many places. I get real tired of bland greens and tans, see blank. But overall, the quest in blank is very solid. This is a game that will be very comfortable in many gamers' hands, even if it isn't quite as hyped as blank.
Jesus. What was the first part again? A blankish what?
Adventure for the PlayStation.
Bland graphics. 1998.
The quest in blank is very solid.
I want to say it's some kind of Zelda style, like adventure game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning towards Alundra, but I seem to remember that game getting a lot of positive. The review doesn't sound super positive. But that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Alundra.
Whoa. It is Alundra.
Okay, cool.
Wow. All right.
It doesn't seem very positive, but okay, cool. All right.
Not
4-2.
Yes.
Let's go for a tie.
Okay. This one's for PlayStation.
Okay.
This game is a graphic feast, but the gameplay suffers from some rough edges that make it artificially hard and sometimes frustrating. The moving camera view often makes controlling your character tough and even harder to aim at enemies. Sometimes huge explosions hide the obstacles you must jump, making your survival a guessing game. Blank is a good title, but it's very obvious that it could have benefited from more fine-tuning.
Huge explosions. Wonky camera. That hide obstacles. This makes me think it's like a 3D platformer or like a behind over the shoulder, I'm thinking maybe. 98.
Or end of 97.
Yeah. I don't think this will be it, but explosions, let's just say blast chamber. Okay.
Incorrect. All right. Second review. This is one action-packed game that Blank worked really hard on making original. Although the execution falls short, the ideas behind them are brilliant. Almost every other level contains a new concept in 3D gaming, making you want to keep playing to see what's next. Technologically, however, this game is really subpar. The frame rate is way too choppy, and the controls are way too sloppy for Blank to be completely enjoyable.
Wild 9? Damn.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The answer is 1.
Oh, 1. I never played that, but I remember
1.
I remember that game. I can see the cover.
It's just the barcode.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
No, the red barcode. I played a little bit of it, but
that's not the game that had Bruce Willis in it, is it?
It might have been. Oh, was that Perfect Weapon?
No, I don't think so.
1, I keep getting 1 in Perfect Weapon confused.
1997.
Apocalypse. The one that had Bruce Willis.
Okay, yeah. Oh, one was a visual concepts game.
Indeed, it was.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're tied.
Who made Perfect Weapon? Well, the problem with that is
You don't
I
have a
didn't
tiebreaker.
actually have a tiebreaker.
Well, you know what? We're all still friends then.
Exactly.
Sean Smith of Electronic Gaming Monthly selected one as his pick for sleeper hit of the holidays, praising the originality of mechanics such as the rage meter and saying the game brings back some of the feel of the Super NES Contra games and does it well on a 32-bit machine to boot. Upon the game's release, he gave a similarly laudatory review, particularly commenting on the cinematic aspects of the level designs and how each one starts from the location where the previous one left off. However, his 3 co-reviewers all found one is good, but could have been better, with Dan Shu criticizing the frame rate. I think that's the one you read.
Yeah.
Craig Kuyava, the unrefined and unfairly difficult gameplay, and Ken Sushi X Williams, their predictable patterns of the enemies.
Oh, wow. They actually named...
Yeah, they named Ken Williams there.
Ken Williams? I don't know
Was
if
he
Ken
Sushi
Williams
X at that
was
point?
Sushi X at this time.
I don't think he was.
I don't think so either. Maybe he did come back to the magazine after a certain amount of time, so he may have been back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just the Bruce Willis thing, the only reason I thought about it was because there was that E3 where he was in 2 big PlayStation titles, right? Because that was when the Fifth Element game was coming out as well. I don't even know if he was in that, but he was associated obviously with that license because he was the main character in Fifth Element. But
right,
just and then there was the other one that he was actually starring in the game, Apocalypse.
Yeah.
So,
which I don't think I ever played Apocalypse, and
no,
I'm looking at the cover. I don't even remember this game.
I just remember it being at E3.
Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Well,
that's all I had. I will say
that was quick.
That was quick. This February EGM has a lot of reviews in it, so we'll be doing another one of these when Phil's back. A lot of really interesting.
We could just do these ones again because he doesn't listen to them. So
that's true. We could
have some fun.
You want me to just do these exact ones?
I think it'd be funny.
Next week,
maybe,
and have you get it in one
when you're halfway through the review.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, that'd be good. We should do that. Let's do that.
Somebody's gonna rat us out.
Somebody will rat us out. Don't rat us out, people. This could be funny. Yes. I guess is that it, or do we have anything else?
No, I think
we could talk about for
quick,
the people.
But
yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, I got nothing. I want to go to bed.
I'm looking forward to PSVR 2 launch quite a bit.
So that's next week, right? The
22nd.
22nd.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my list of things that I've bought for this.
For the VR?
Yeah.
Jeez, I haven't even looked at that.
Looked at the lineup. There are a lot of games that aren't up for pre-order yet. So
I'm gonna have to get Thumper again.
I might get Thumper again too. I actually never played Thumper in VR.
What? Oh, Thumper's so good.
Yeah, so I bought the bundle, the Horizon Call of the Mountain bundle.
Okay.
So I'll have that. And then Res Infinite, obviously. Tetris Effect Connected, obviously. Then I bought the Moss Book 1 and 2 bundle. Because it was on discount. And I really love Moss.
Very worthy.
Really want to play Moss Book 2. I bought Resident Evil Village in the recent PlayStation sale for $20.
Okay.
Then I also pre-ordered that Kayak VR.
I'm interested in that.
Which is on a PlayStation Plus discount as well up until the 22nd. So I was like,
okay.
I should go ahead and buy that and save $3 or $4, whatever it was. So, but I also want to add in The Last Clockwinder to this because that's a puzzle game that I've been eyeing on the Quest for a while. think it's been out almost a year now on Quest. But it's a launch game for PSVR 2, and I'm really curious about that one too.
I'll have to start keeping a list of VR games and be a little more diligent, because I kind of fell off the PSVR 1. As much as I loved it, it was such a hassle to hook it up.
Yeah,
that I just didn't.
Yeah, I can dig that totally.
Speaking of which, I need to remove the jump box and put it all in storage. It's still hooked up to my PS5.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you do.
All right.
I guess that's our.
One of our after shows could be you hanging the art back there.
I don't want that to be an after show.
If we're ever in a jam and we don't have an after show,
it'll just be my camera view of me.
Yeah,
hanging stuff up.
I think it's great. I think people would tune in.
That's quality
for the audio version.
Oh, absolutely. Just hammer.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Alrighty, I guess that's it. Anyway, we're a tie game tonight. 4-4.
CJ didn't have a tiebreaker ready.
I didn't have a tiebreaker. Damn. But hey, sometimes that's how it goes. A good game and a good time was had by all.
Mm-hmm.
And so you, dear listener, thank you for supporting the show via Patreon. We do appreciate your support. And if you have an idea for a game we can play in the after show, just email that along to playeronepodcast@gmail.com, and we'll play it in the after show. Look at that content. And hey, I hope you all out there in Radio Land are safe and well. Hope your family, friends, loved ones are safe and well as well. And we will talk at you again next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.